to fight on the landing ground.
Thank you for joining us. You are listening to A Radio, and this is The Morning Moment. Please click on the follow button on Spreaker.com. This piece is entitled The Little Blue Book. I came across this purely by accident whilst doing research for a far bigger project. This piece actually comes from Glenn Beck, but not in 2018. No, it's way back in 2012. Think about that, 2012. This concerns Van Jones and others openly telling Americans what they want to do to America. In a book, to quote Van Jones at the time, tell us what to say, what we need to say to bring changes Americans need. Now, this is just a clip. I will put a link to the full piece, but please bear in mind, this wasn't this year. That being 2018, it was in 2012. And look where we are now, with all the attacks and all the PC-ness. Here's the clip, links on my site.
The left has a brand new handbook. I don't know if you've seen it yet, the Little Blue Book, the essential guide to thinking and talking democratic. It's a modern progressive equivalent to the Little Red Book by Mao. I mean, it's clever, isn't it? I mean, Mao only killed tens of millions of people. So it's a not so subtle reference makes Mao lovers like Anita Dunn and Ron Bloom beam with pride. The Little Blue Book. The author of this one is George Lakoff. Now, he's considered to be a pretty important contemporary philosopher, democratic strategist, and professor at UC Berkeley. I'm surprised he's hanging out at UC Berkeley. Now, this book is getting rave reviews. Listen to these. I've learned an awful lot from Lakoff, and you will too. Who said that? George Soros. George Lakoff is the progressive movement's Jedi master of language. The Little Blue Book tells us how to say what we need to say to bring about policy changes that Americans need. Okay, who wrote those? The first one was spooky dude George Soros, an admitted communist revolutionary Marxist green guru Van Jones. These guys think they know better than you do. Now, if you listen to what Van Jones says in his own words, he said the book tells us how to say what we need to say to bring about changes Americans need. We haven't even made it to the first chapter, and already they're admitting that they're trying to manipulate you and what you think. Because we have to first understand the mentality of us poor, narrow-minded, small conservatives.
You can find more at aradio.wordpress.com, where you can find links to us on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, iTunes, iHeartRadio, Gab, and email. You can now find us on Spotify. Just go to the podcast section and type Canadian Politics with a Twist, and you'll find us. We are continuing to reach out to you, so please pass on the links. Please click on the follow button on Spreaker.com. You can listen to all my morning moments at Spreaker.com under A Radio. That's EHRADIO, A Radio. And please click on the like button. And you can find all my podcasts and morning moments at aradio.wordpress.com and click on the Morning Moments tab.